Last week I was fighting for every mile and every step. Absolutely dreading this run today. It's a medium long run, about 11 miles. Something about these days. Motivation is super low. Already ran the past 2 days, easy run and a 5x1 mile workout yesterday, along with the strength training session, so my legs are pretty cooked. So doing this run is the last thing that I want to be doing right now. And a trick that I try to implement is just getting dressed, just putting on my running stuff, just doing the routine and going through the motions, and hopefully somewhere along the line I start enjoying the run or my motivation rises. Last week that did not happen. The entire run sucked. Like literally from mile 2 on, I was dragging the entire time. I do think there were some things that contributed to that. My fueling, not bringing water on the run. So I'm going to try to address those things a little bit better today. But my legs are definitely feeling it right now. If I don't do it today, then I have to do it tomorrow. So I would rather knock it out today. So here we go. I'm gonna go through the motions. Try to get this run done. Getting my fueling going. Coffee, bagel with honey. You know, the goated breakfast of choice. Then I'm gonna do some electrolytes. I have a ton of Element, so I'm gonna just use this till I run out, and then I might try something new. During the run, I'm gonna bring just plain water, or I'm gonna use scratch hydration. Which I like a ton. Other options like this is like Tailwind, which is basically like a carb drink. The reason why I like Scratch is because it's a little heavier in sodium, and as somebody who sweats a ton, I lose a ton of sodium, and probably the reason I feel so drained on that 10-mile medium long run last week. So yeah, it's pretty much how I'm approaching this run. Last week, I barely hydrated before. Definitely no electrolytes. I had a bagel before. I don't know if I had coffee. And I definitely did not have water on my run. I also don't think I fueled properly after my 4x1 mile last week leading into the medium long run. So those are things I feel like I addressed a little bit better yesterday and this morning. We'll ultimately see if that shakes out on the run. Motivation-wise, I'm feeling a little bit better. I just got out and walked my dog, so I got a little fresh air. My body doesn't feel totally beat up, but we'll see once I get moving how my body ultimately feels. But yeah, let me go ahead and eat this food, get all hydrated, and I'll see y'all out there. All right, time to get this work in. 11 miles on deck. Just one foot in front of the other. Let the rest kind of come to me. Shoes of the day. Superblast 3s. Let's get this going. Let's get this going. Okay, way too soon. The feelings, legs are a bit sore around my calf, my shin, specifically the left side. Left hamstring feels a little tight too. Probably could have did some warm up, but it is what it is. We're gonna keep the volume super, keep the intensity super light. At least try to. That's what I did last week on the 10-mile medium long run, but it just was still so brutal, so hopefully the fueling helps today. A little over 2 miles in, I actually feel pretty good. Legs are just super tired. And why doesn't the medium long run get any love? I hardly see anybody talk about it on the internet. It's like the redheaded stepchild to the long run. But apparently there's a lot of good benefits to it, so I'm not going to pretend to be an expert about that, but I think it's worth looking into. But yeah, other than that, I feel good right now. At least with my lungs, body's a little beat up. Again, still a little too early to tell. Still got like 8.75 miles to go. So I'll check in around mile 6. Let y'all know where I'm at. Also, current pace is like 9:11, which is crazy to me. I feel like I should be going much slower than that, but this is kind of where my body wants to be. 130, 140 heart rate. Let's slow down a little bit. A little under 5 miles to go. Feel great. Well, maybe great's a hyperbole, but compared to last week, I feel great. Like, I feel like I'm in the zone. I feel like I could do this all day. Last week I was fighting for every mile and every step, but today I feel like I got in the groove. The fueling definitely had an impact because physiologically I feel really good. 4.3 miles to go. About to pull up to Wash Park. I can't decide if I'm going to do a lap around. I feel like that's going to be too much. Final stretch, a little over 2 miles to go. Again, night and day. My heart rate is actually able to be a little bit higher, which I think is attributing to the fact that I just got a little bit more in my body than I did last week. Look at that. Overall, very proud of this run. I think I could safely say that this is not going to be my hardest run of the week now. It's like some of the sickest art murals here on the Cherry Creek path. I don't even run this a ton because I hate out and backs, but such a good resource. Just hit 11 miles. Keep going a little further, still a bit of ways away from home, but medium long run is in the books. Average pace 9:20, 11.3 miles. But another great lesson in don't judge your day too soon. Don't judge a run too soon. Just do all that you can to prepare to have the best outcome possible and move accordingly. All right, another run in the books, and a stark difference from my medium long run last week. This felt a lot better, a lot more manageable, and I didn't feel like I was fighting for my life at the end of the run. And I really think that's a testament to the fueling that I did before and how I fueled after my workout yesterday. So just taking those learnings and applying them, and I think they've made a huge difference. Let me take a drink of this recovery real quick. Super important to get your recovery drink in after your runs. It makes a huge noticeable difference in your recovery time. That is carb heavy with some proteins as well. All right, but hold on. Let's go ahead and get into the debrief of the run itself. All right, so today I ran 11.3 miles. Average pace was 9 minutes and 20 seconds. I think like the total elapsed pace was like 9 minutes and 39 seconds, something like that. But my average heart rate was 140 beats per minute, 230 feet of elevation gain. Nothing crazy. I don't think I really need to read off the splits across the board, but I would say that I was fairly even for, let's just say 1, 2, 3, 4 miles, 5 miles. I was like, yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna say I was fairly even across the board. I will highlight the last 2 miles where I was at an 8:54 pace with a 146 heart rate, and then an 8:43 pace with the 148 heart rate. So really a strong finish. Got faster towards the end. Overall, 149 average heart rate. So I felt really good. And if you watched my video last week for the 10-mile medium long run, I could not get my heart rate like above 135, and I could not run faster than like a 10-minute pace. I think like the fastest was like a 9:45, but I couldn't get my heart rate up because I had nothing in my body to kind of move faster than I was going. Today I felt like I had a little bit more pep in my step. My legs did feel a little banged up at the beginning, but like most runs, you stick with it long enough and you really don't even have to worry about it anymore. So overall, great run. I think I was about like 7, 8 miles in, and I really felt like I was just like, oh, I could do this forever. Or I even thought about picking up the pace a little bit. But again, I didn't want to overdo it because still got the long run Saturday. But it is official that I really just had to fuel better for these runs. Ultimately, that was my downfall last week, and I was absolutely fighting for my life. But today was a great medium long run, and it gave me a little bit of confidence moving forward on these days. I just need to be really cognizant of how I follow up my workout days and how I do like my pre-run fueling moving forward. So that was awesome. I'm going to be off tomorrow. Got an easy run on Friday, and then got the long run on Saturday. But like I've always said, the first 3 days of the week are usually the hardest. If I could get past that, then it's really just the long run that I have to worry about. And it is going to be a doozy of a long run. So I hope that y'all tune in for that. Again, if you want to follow the journey a little bit more closely, please follow me on Strava. I love the kudos. I need the kudos. They fuel me and keep me going. But yeah, until next time.